How you doing? Welcome to Just My Opinion, episode 15. And what I'm going to entitle this episode, Companionship or Problems. In this episode, I'm discussing relationship. And this episode came about through a Facebook group that I'm a part of. The administrator, she asked a question. It was basically saying, if you ladies, if you're in a relationship with a gentleman that's treating you right, providing for you, polite to you, respectful, protects you, but his sex isn't good, would you stay or would you leave? Which a lot of women in the group, and mind you, this is an older group. As you can see, I'm an older gentleman, so this is an older group. Most women in this group is 45 to 50, 59, 52. There's a few young people in there, but the majority of the group is older women and it's older people. So majority of the women that answered the question were saying they would leave. That they actually would leave the guy. And then I chimed in and said, well, you mean to tell me it doesn't matter how a man treats you, as long as he sex you good, that's all that matters to some of you women? And I said, well, now you wonder why you're always getting treated wrong or getting disrespected and mistreated, and your man's not helping provide for you or not protecting you or not polite to you. These are the things that come along with in a relationship. But I said, this is why. Because your mentality is, as long as he's sexually good, I don't care about nothing. That's all I care about. Then a couple of women came along and they started to see it my way. It was like, I would stay, I could teach my man how to please me. But it was one girl, I won't say her name, she knew who she is. She kept charming in. Basically was trying to debate me on the issue. So she trying to bait me on the issue. Then I said, I placed a comment and said, I'd rather get treated like a king than just get a orgasm. I didn't say it in those words, but an orgasm. So, because there's more to a relationship than sex. And I thought at our age, to some of these women around my age, and I'm old, I'm very old. I thought of our age, women would look for companionship. Someone that's caring, someone that's concerned, someone that's willing to help you. Someone is just basically there for you. This is what I thought that most women of their age wanted. Now understand, young women, they want a man to get all up on them and bone them down or whatever. So I was shocked. I was taken aback from it. Needless to say, she said, well, sex is a very important part of a relationship, and if he can't please me, I can't be with him. And then I returned and told her, I said, well, this is what make you happy. Do what make you happy. But me, I'd rather have somebody that's true to me, that generally care for me. Don't care how good I sex them or not, but they care for me as a person. someone I could talk to, someone that will listen to me. Basically a friend. Not just somebody that I can just jump up and down on, get my rocks off. Not at this age in my life. Yeah, you would have caught me 10, 15 years older. Yeah. But this age of my life, I'm definitely not concerned with that. Then I said, cause she charmed it again, saying some other stuff. So I told her, I said, well, basically, a man has to be nice to you before he even get to sex. So before I even get to sleep with a woman, there's something that she has to like about me. Where she feels though, you know, I'm gonna give myself to him. I think he's cool. So before you even get to know if he's the best in bed or she's the best in bed, the person has to be nice to you. They have to appeal to you. And I said, hopefully none of my daughters will have this mentality. You're basing a relationship on sex. So this woman cooks, she cleans, she cooks, she cleans. She's there for me, she rubs my feet, rubs my back, she hear me out when I'm venting. She throw me a couple dollars when I'm down and out. And because she don't sex me good, I'm like, nah, I can't deal with that. So I'm going to forsake all of those things in a woman just because she don't sex me right. So like, you be with someone that sex you right, they may treat you like S. They treat you like shit. They may sex you right, they may give you that feeling for an hour, 2, 3 hours, whatever the case may be. But if they not doing the other things that you should expect from your partner, and they don't have the loyalty, they're not concerned with your well-being. They're not there to hear you out when you're going through a tough time. This is what I don't want. Like I don't want that. I just think they're putting too much value on sex. They feel as though that's important, that's fine. That's what I told her. I said, well, we can agree to disagree. But just me, I find me a good woman out here. I'm holding on to her. Nobody's 100%. Nobody does everything proper and everything right. You may be do this straight, then you may be lacking in this. It's a compromise. You take the good with the bad. And if a woman doesn't fulfill me in bed, but she covers all the other board, everything else around the board, I'm with her. And these guys, these women, they post in the group, men dogs, they this and that. I think maybe it's the men that they're attracted to. If you accept so little to make you happy, if you equate good sex with making you happy, then that's all you want to get. So you have to be leery of that and be knowing what you're getting yourself into. I'm not going to turn down a woman that's about her business and that's about me, because she don't get me off in bed. First of all, let me make this simple. Sex is not important to me in a relationship because it's all the same. And I know a lot of women out there saying, I don't know what you talking about. You don't never get that. This, nah, you ain't never had this. This thing make you do that. It ain't make. Listen, the reason why I say that because the end result is going to be the same with any woman I deal with and any woman I ever have dealt with. The result's going to be orgasm. Nothing more, nothing less. In which you can do that yourself. And I'm not trying to be vulgar or just talk about sex. I want to talk about the relationship between men and women. And I was just taken aback and I was shocked that a lot of women of age were like, I don't care what he does. If he don't fill me up, I'm cool. I just think that's putting too much emphasis on sex. Me, myself, I'd rather have someone to love and care for me than sex be good. Now, if you can do both, or you can get both, fine. If she's doing everything right and she's giving you good sex, fine. But I would not hold it against a woman because she doesn't fulfill my needs in bed, but she fulfills my needs in every other way. I just thought it was kind of odd that they were older women and this is what they was basing their relationship on. You know, they was in their 20s and 30s. I said, okay, they haven't grown up, they haven't matured. Because when you're in your 20s and 30s, I've been there. All we care about is just getting our rocks out. But as you grow and you grow older, you see the importance of having someone there to hold your hand, having someone there to talk, for you to talk to, having someone there to help you meet the ends. Oh, I'm a little short, baby. Well, I got you. This, that, and the third. That's what you kind of look for when you get up in my age. I'm just shocked that these women, it's just what they was all about and what they were talking about. I thought a lot of older women were looking for companionship, and they proved me wrong. Some of them. There was some of them in the group that was like, I could teach him how to sex me good. Or I would keep him and we'll work on that. Some of them just saying, I'm out. And I'm like, dang. That was shocking. That was very shocking. So this is the first topic I did on relationships. I try not to get in relationships because relationships to me is something personal. That's between you and your mate. I can't tell you how to feel about your mate or how your mate to feel about you. Y'all gotta come to an agreement or whatever. And people kind of love who they love. So I really didn't want to touch on religion, on relationships with this podcast. I know that I said in the trailer I will discuss various topics such as religion, politics, relationship, music, and fashion. But there's a couple that I said in there I ain't gonna go into. I ain't gonna lie. And I probably wouldn't have been talking about this if it wasn't. It was kind of like shocking to me that so many older women felt that way. Because most older women that I know and I talk to and I've dealt with, they want somebody to settle down with. They want somebody to provide for them. They want somebody to protect them. These are the things they're looking for in a relationship. I've had several women tell me they really don't care about sex because they have other things for that. Let's just say that. Other things for that. Let's just say that. But it was very shocking for me, and I'm going to say this. I don't want to hear a lot of women complain about men and he ain't sorry, he ain't this, he ain't that, he don't do this, he don't do that. I think maybe it's the what you accepting from a man. You accepting him not doing nothing? All you want him to do is just come jump on your bones? Okay. That's all you going to get. But if you stand up and say, no, I want to accept a man not being respectful to me, not being polite to me, not providing for me, not protecting me. These are the things that I thought older women were into. I guess I was wrong. I definitely guess I was wrong. But my opinion, me, myself, simple concept. When it comes to, I'd rather have orgasm or a good woman. Me, myself, I'm taking a good woman. She could be lousy, sorry, lazy in bed, whatever. We'll get over all that. I found me somebody that's for me, somebody that's good. And that's what I'm trying to, I would try to hold on to that. I ain't letting that go out the door. Because that's hard to find out here. Someone that really and truly loves you. Not a lot of people will say, yeah, he preaching up there. He think he doing everything. He don't know none of that. That's just because of what he would do. You know, it's called just my opinion. And you know the odd thing about it is, the female that I was kind of going back and forth with in the group, she had me rename my podcast to Just My Opinion. something did come out of us sparring back and forth. And I respect her opinion. I mean, I disagree with it, but I respect it. That's just how she feels. People got the right to feel how they feel about certain issues. Me, myself, I'll take a good woman over good sex. That's just me. Now, if you want to chime in the comments, leave your comments and how you feel, it's okay. I would accept any comments, and if you don't feel how I feel, that's okay too. You got the right to feel how you feel, and you can disagree with me on any topic that I do bring to the table. So this is the first one on relationship. I may not do one of these for a minute, because I try to stay away from this, but this is the first top episode on relationship, episode 15, entitled Companionship of Problems. Hopefully you like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Hopefully I can grow. We can get better. We can start implementing, people calling in and people chiming in, giving their views and opinions on the topics that I bring to the table. This has been Just My Opinion, episode 15. Thank you.